Sure, I'm thankful to get to be here and know that it's already been good, and I hope that I wouldn't say or do anything and take away from anything that we've already felt and heard. And sure do hope that I would allow God to come in and use me, that He would bless me, that listening to the thunder outside and watching the storm roll in, I begin to think about a time when Jesus was out in His ship, and we're sitting here in the comfort of a church, and you hear that thunder and rolling in, and how loud. And all of His disciples had seen Him work before several times over, but they found themselves out in the middle of the sea in a ship, and no doubt no land anywhere, and the storm was rolling in. And Jesus, He was just sleeping in the bottom of the ship. And when enough was enough, fear was overwhelming Him. They said, we must go and wake Him up. He said, surely we're about to die if He wouldn't get up. And He just kind of looked at them when they woke Him up, and oh ye of little faith. And they cried to Him, we're going to die unless... It said that He just waved His arms, and it said, brother, and these disciples looked at Him and they said, what manner of man is this, that even the storms would obey Him, the winds that we see out here? Do you know, I read scriptures and it said like this, that Jesus, He looked at His disciples one time and He said, these miracles that you see me do, He said, I'm going to go away, and even greater are you going to do. And I thought, what on earth would you mean? What does this scripture mean? Jesus is going to the blind, and He's having them take dirt and put in their eyes and they can see, and He's grabbing the cripples and telling them to get up, and He's telling us that even greater works, even greater are you going to do. And I thought, oh, what can that be? And brother, and then when I experienced maybe God move in, and I've witnessed sisters and brothers, when I seen God move into their lives and sin move out, brother, I thought to myself, I guess I know what you were talking about right there, because there is something greater than being able to watch Eddie get up and walk out of a wheelchair. There's something greater, brother, than a man who can't see anything and naturally so gets salvation, brother, where he can see like he's never seen before. Brother, I met a man, brother, who comes down in men and women's life, brother, who will make you feel alive today, brother, who makes fear, brother, move out, because I have one, brother, that I found that's stronger, brother, than the thunder that's rolling through, that's louder, that's clear, brother. I met a man, brother, who makes quiet men want to shout and want to tell you there is a better way, but you must choose it today. There is a better path. It's not the hearer of the Word of God, but it is the doer today. It's not hearing. It's not knowing what's right in your life. It's not knowing what you should do, but it's doing what you're supposed to do. Brother, it is about serving God more than you ever had. It's about serving God more today than we did yesterday. Do you ever feel like you have more questions than you have answers? I do sometimes. Brother, have you ever tried to find the Lord? And you hear all the testimonies on how that you found God. How that you found God, but I don't have God. Brother, I remember that. I remember being there thinking, I know I watched Brother Chad find God, but I need God. And I know he found Him, and I know that he found his way, but I remember when I was trying to find God, I didn't know if I was praying right. I didn't know if I was asking right, sis, but I knew that God was there. Because I felt Him down in my heart. Have you ever been there, Dalton? Have you ever? Brother, you knew But brother, what I do remember, I see some will say, I got saved this night at this time. And I believe it. I believe that God works just like that. But for me, it was a little different.
Sure.
I remember crying a lot. I remember pleading a lot. I remember asking a lot, Lord, show me your way. God, lead my steps. God, help me. Brother, and somewhere through the midst of it, brother, I look back and it was like God was placing me right where He wanted me to go. My brother, one thing about it, it takes a heart, a sincere heart seeking Him. Brother, my Lord, He works with that right there. He can work with men and women wanting to know, God, what do you have for me in my life? What do you want me to do? Where do I go next, Lord? Brother, He hears those things. Whether we truly feel it or not, God knows it. And God understands you better than you understand yourself. Brother, and even as a Christian, I still find myself sometimes having more questions than I have answers.
Yeah.
Do you know that sometimes you say, why do I have to struggle so bad? Why? Why does it seem like you found it easier than I found it? Why do I have it harder? Well, you know, sometimes now, Dalton, even as a Christian, I look back and I have all these answers, or I have all these questions and very little answers. Do you know, I can look back at what God brought me through.
I know the feeling.
I can look back at all the times where I wasn't sure, but then after I look back and I seen God working in our lives, brother, sometimes maybe I feel like maybe we can't see it quite clear, but maybe it's like when I thought that God was calling me to preach, brother, and I was sure. I was going to Uncle Chris and I was telling him I've been called, and he said, Bub, just sit down. Just keep praying. And brother, and you want to talk about shattering my heart. I'm thinking, but I was sure. I was sure of it this time. Brother, but you know, sometimes we all get weak in this life. Sometimes we all get beat up. And thank God we can look back. Brother, it's like the prophet that Brother Elisha's always preaches about, brother, and when the angel visited him, brother, and he began, brother, to wrestle with the angel, brother, and he wouldn't let go, and he told that angel, he said, I'm not letting go until you bless me. Brother, I want you to know, brother, don't let go until you get your answers. Seek them. Hold on to them, a woman with the issue of blood one time spent every dollar she had, sought everything this world had for her, brother, until brother, she heard about a man performing great miracles, brother, and he was coming through the town, brother, and the great crowd was everywhere around her, brother, and no, brother, she got down and she pushed and she clawed, brother, she didn't even get to speak to him, she didn't even get to tell him, this is what's wrong, this is my problem, what do I do? But she just fought her way through, brother, until she touched, brother, and just the hem of it.
Yeah. She rest out.
We all say how much Jesus knows us. That's how much He knew her.
That's right.
She didn't even have to speak to Him.
No.
Brother, she didn't have to say, this has been going on. My Lord, He knows you.
Yeah.
He knows where you're at right now. He knows what you're in need of. Brother, more than I know what I truly need. But thank the Lord, brother, my God, He loves His children today. Brother, He ain't going to leave you alone. He's not going to leave you comfortless. Brother, but He stays right there. Whether we feel Him all the time or not, brother, I can promise you, my God, He stands and He'll be there. He's there whenever we call on Him.
Yeah.
You want to know why year after year that you can still get up feeling like, Lord, I told this story and I told that story 100 times over. Because my God, He gets sweeter and sweeter.
Yeah, He does.
I don't know why we are the way we are. We chase these little children around and we feel beat up at times, and we'll say to ourselves, this is how foolish that we all are. We love our little children, but we're like, just a year or two and it's going to be better. They won't be running. And I'm telling you, this is from my experience, that I won't have to chase them.
Yeah.
In a year or two after that, they get to a point where they don't quite run to you. Me and Chad, we knelt right here with Asher and with Jules right here, and brother, and about the sweetest thing that you can have right there. Talk all you want in my ears, Sissy, I'll take it every day.
Yeah.
Brother, we look at these things and we think, well, just give me a year or two, it will be better.
No.
See, but then a year or two goes by and we say, man, I wish they were back that way, and right there, that's how we are. I don't know why that we are, but I'm telling you, you're doing the right thing. You keep it up right there.
Yeah.
You hold on to those children and you lead them and you guide them. Brother, I know that my God has been so good to me. Brother, and it's not anything my words said. It's just how good that He is.
Yeah.
Brother, and how He loves to bless us. Brother, and I know we're contrary. And we take everything for granted. And He loves us anyways, Brother Elisha. My brother, and I'm telling you, I serve the Lord. And it gets sweeter and sweeter. Brother, and this thing, brother, it gets better and better. The more that I can have, the more I can share.
Yeah.
And the more my brother and my sisters lift me up.
Yeah.
God has been so good to me.
Yeah.
Not anything that I deserved, and I thank God for godly men and women who have lead and shown us. Brother, you know, my wife, she got baptized 1 week before that we got married. I was blessed to help walk her out in the water, and got married on a Saturday, and we weren't too poor to go anywhere, brother. I'll just be honest, couldn't go anywhere. At that reception, I began to tell everybody, I'll see you in the morning. I remember getting some books saying, it's your wedding night, what do you mean? I thought to myself, Joe, it never even was a second thought to me. Brother, I'm going to be close to home. Church is on Sunday, that's just where my heart was, brother. Just got to walk my wife out in a week before that, brother, and you talk about walking on cloud nine. Yeah. Brother, there is a difference in putting forth effort in this thing. Brother, I was blessed to have 4 children without many complications at all, without much heartache, and brother, and got it about as easy as it could go, but my last one, Kira, brother, when she was just a few months old, so we had to rush her off to the hospital. Brother, and she had, I believe, RSV or something like that, and brother, and she had to be put in a little air bubble, and brother, and come Sunday morning, I had to kiss my wife and said, I got to go to church, and brother, and see these things or not, this isn't being told to say, look how good I am or anything. This is how good God is right here. Mama, there's a difference in just going to church, and there's a difference in wanting God in your life so much that you can't get enough of Him. Brother, and see, what do you mean I had a sick baby? Of course I need to go and talk to the Lord. Brother, that's just the way I thought. I'm telling you today, there's a difference right here in this life. Don't just choose God for this one and that one. Choose God. Get right for yourself. Brother, and want Him. There's a difference. There's a difference to just going out to church and wanting God in your life. God is so good to me. I don't believe that these things are just coincidences, Dad.
He's good with his children.
But I do believe that there is a desire, that there needs to be a desire in every man and every woman that wants God in their lives, not just a little bit. See, God, He is going to be in your life as much as you allow Him today. And He's going to be in as little as you let Him. You know, just a few months back, it kind of put it in reality for me. It kind of lined me back out a little bit. A few months ago was my 20th year class reunion was going on, and I seen all the posts on Facebook. See, I had no intention on even going. It was up in Michigan, and just didn't really want to go. But as I would begin to go to work, sometimes in my mind, you know how it is, you're just working and you're just thinking about random things. I was thinking about that class reunion, and I was seeing some of them posted. I was thinking, I haven't seen that one in 15 years. I ain't seen that one in 18. And my mind just kept going like that. And I began to think, well, what if I was to have seen them? What would I do? And I began to think, the first question's always asked is, what have you been up to? How's life been? And I began to think what I would say. And at one time in my mind, I was thinking, well, I own a construction company, and I own this, and I have 4 children, still married, going through the list, brother. And then partway through, I would think, you haven't even told them that you're still preaching, or that you are a preacher. And I thought to myself, after doing it, everything would keep changing in the orders that I said it. But then I thought back to it, and I thought, shame on you. Why? If I was to meet someone wise, and the first thing that would be out of my mouth is that I am a Christian. Brother, and God is so good to me. Shame on me that God is like Brother Chad was talking about. Where does God fall in our lives? Guess what? We're not above it, brother. And it's easy to preach right here on Sunday. I'm in the house of the Lord, but where am I at work on Tuesday? Am I telling men and women I run into enough how good that God is? Am I lifting His name up more in the week than I am just on Sunday? These are things we need to think about. And you brothers can go ahead and get you a song. God, He loves you.
Yes, He does.
More than you understand it today. See, once you have them in your life, once you know them as yours, and you are His, we can get that taste of His love right down in our heart. It's not always, sometimes, sis, I let it be bigger, and sometimes I let it be smaller. But brother, my God's love is always big. I only look at God in our lives. I'm begging you today. I know we have a lot of questions in this life, and we have a lot of times we don't always know which way to go, but I'm begging you today, be like that old prophet. Brother, and don't let go of that angel till he blesses you. Brother, and don't be left out in the darkness. Don't be like those 10 virgins. Don't be like the 5 that weren't wise, left out at the door knocking. Brother, because my God, as long as you're here today and you got breath in your body, He said, knock, and it shall be open. Seek, and you will find it. My God, He doesn't say things that He doesn't mean. He even wrote in one place, He said, let your yea be yea, and your nay be nay. He said, don't even say yes unless you're going to go through with it. Brother, what my God says is what He does today. Whether we let Him in our lives or not, I got news, my God, He doesn't shrink. Brother, unless we shrink Him in our lives and in our hearts. Brother, and He's always a big God. But the role He plays in your life does determine on you today how much He shines through. Brother, that's on every man and every woman. Brother, and if we would let Him or not. You brothers go ahead and sing, and I want you to know that the church doors are open. Brother, and in God, He loves you. He said, cast your cares upon me, for I care for you today. Brother, it may have been the Christian people that I seen something about, but it was God's love that drew me on home. Brother, it was God's love, brother, that was my pathway.
been so good to me. It is the least I could afford. He's made the good times outnumber the bad. Been the best friend I've ever had. I just wanna thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I just wanna thank you, Lord, for every time you heard me pray.
You went as far as you know to go. You totally surrendered.
For always being there.
Like Brother Mike was saying,
I was so
I remember I joined on Saturday morning. I made a vow to God. Let me get there. I was going to join church. And I got there and there were a few people out. And I thought, well, I'll wait until there's a bigger crowd. Till they're shouting. And I'll wait until it's a big hot. Until I don't even know what I'm doing. You know why? I'm letting myself go. I'm probably sure that I would do this. And that's where my heart was. That's the greatest way that I knew that something had been done was that I loved the church. And I wanted to be a part of it. I love it. The way that you feel about church, the way that you feel about God. That's a wonderful testimony to have. That's what I want men and women to be fully persuaded. It's a wonderful thing. Brother Kendrick.